computer will take time. If you remember, you have this is a switch, and imagine you have one computer and you go to office and you will connect the cable to your computer. This is you are doing daily. Whenever you go to office, you will connect the cable, or instead of computer maybe you have the laptop. So daily you will carry your laptop, you will go to office and you will plug the cable here. And when you plug the cable to the switch, like you have the DEX, in that DEX you will have the LAN Ethernet cable, you will connect to your laptop to access the resources. You can access the internet, you can access the share folder, whatever resources you have. So when you see here, this laptop is connected with the cable, but see here how much time this switch is taking. This switch is taking from 30 to 50 seconds to start working. Example, now what I will do again, I will restart my computer. I will off. Okay, I power off this laptop. Again I power on. See again how much time it is taking. It will take 30 to 50 seconds. Till that time I cannot send the data, I cannot communicate, I cannot do, because this port still it is not working. It will take time. So STP is working here. We can say STP spanning tree protocol is working here to check maybe we have the loop in the network. But now we will say, we know this cable we are connecting to the computer, not the switch. We are saying we are connecting this cable to the computer or printer or scanner or laptop or desktop, and devices we are connecting here. We are not connecting to switch. If cables are connecting to the switch, then only you will have loop in the network if you connect more than one cable to the switch. But here we don't have the switch. One is a computer, one is a switch. So you will not have loop here. So why STP is wasting the time to check again, maybe it is creating the loop or not. So what we will say, we will enable here port fast. We will say we will enable here the port fast. So STP will not do the listening learning. Directly whenever we connected, it will start forwarding of data. But we need to make sure we should not connect this cable to other switch. Like now it is connected to the laptop. So we know that laptop is not creating the loop, so no need to do the listening learning. Directly it will send the data. So that's why we are saying, okay, I will configure here port fast. Port fast is a feature we can configure. So this port will not do the listening or learning. Directly he will do the forwarding of the data. So we will do that one. So when we do that one, no need to wait for this much long time. It will immediately transfer the data. This port will start working. But the problem here, by mistake, if you connect the switch here with this cable like this, then you will have loop in the network. So you should not connect this cable to switch. You can connect to end device. End device means computer, printer, scanner, IP phone, IP camera. You can connect, but you should not connect to the computer. This is a condition. Sorry, you can connect to the computer. You should not connect to the switch. That is a condition. So let me show the port so you can see what port we have. This is F0 by 0. So here I will go here. I will go to the CLI of the switch. I will change the name. I will do the basic configuration. I will change the name of the switch. Then interface F0 by 1, and then I will write spanning tree port fast. Okay, port fast, and press enter. So when you write spanning tree port fast and press enter under this interface, port fast will enable here, and you will get warning you should not connect this port to the switch, else you will have the loop in the network. So you will say okay, no problem. And now what you can do here, you power off this link, you power off this laptop, and now see I am powering on, and you can see here before it is taking long time. Now see, immediately it is becoming green. Now if I power off, now I power on, immediately it is becoming green because I enable the port fast on this port. I can remove and connect to another port. Now if you see how much time it is taking long time here. See, because I enable only to the particular port. Which port I enable? I enable to the F0/1, not the F0/2. So if you see, it is green. If I switch off, it is red. When I switch on, it is green. So immediately it is working. He is not doing the listening and learning. So when he is not doing the listening and learning, if you connect this cable to the switch, you will have loop in the network. So you need to remember, whenever you are enabling the port fast feature, you should not connect that cable to the switch. Okay, so this is one of the lab. And we can do this layer. I open the EVENG. I want to show you here, like before putting the port fast, they will do listening, learning, and then they will do the forwarding. After we enable the port fast, it will not do the listening, learning. Directly they will go to the forwarding. I will show you that one. So here we will get the IP. We need to type that IP in the browser. So here, then click, and you can minimize and this maximize, and go here and open this. And here I can do here, I can take the switch. I need one switch. I can select this one, IOL. This is a switch, and this one by default is switch. Just change the image icon here so it look like a switch. You can take anything and give the name as a switch here. How many you need? Only one is enough. So this is a switch. I need one computer here. So click here and go here. You can go at last, and you can see VPC we can use for simple lab. You can give here PC1 or PC2, any name you can give. Icon, you can use this one same as it is, or if you want to change the icon, you have multiple icon here. Which one you need, you can take that one. So this is your computer, and this is the switch connected here like this, and power on the switch. Now switch will power on, and this is the when you are unable to move anything, just refresh the browser like this. And then let me move this here. This is our topology. Now we are going to check this one. So here I will take the console of that one. Let me take the console. I will double click. It will open here, and it will take some time, and meanwhile I will power on the PC also. I power on the PC here. Let me take the console of the PC also. Means the PC I taken. This is a PC1. This is a switch 1. And let me check the switch is ready now. And here I can do the basic configuration, like I will change the name of the switch as a switch 1. And we can put the debug command here. Like if you want to check the debug, you can put the debug. Like this is a command we will put when we want to test this one. Debug command here. This one we need to put debug spanning tree event. So with this one we can check. So I will put this command here. Okay, I put this command here, debug spanning tree event, but we should not put this command in the real world because switch CPU RAM will be utilized more. But in lab purpose we can check. Just we want to cross check this one. That's why I am showing you here. But no need to do in the real world. In the real switch, no need to put the debug command. Rarely we will put the debug command. So now here what I will do, I will make this interface down and up. So when this interface go up, he will do listening, learning, that I want to show you. So I will go in the global configuration mode. I will write interface E0/0. I will make this interface shut. Then I will write this interface no shut. Okay, I will write here no shut. So see here I will make this big. When I write here no shut, you can see it is going in the listening. Okay, he will take 15 seconds. Then again he will do the learning. He will take 15 seconds. After that he will do the forwarding. See, again he will go in the learning. Listening 15 seconds, this port is going in the listening. 15 seconds, this port is going in the learning. 15 seconds, he will take 30 seconds. After that he will go in the forwarding. So we don't want like this, because our PC nowadays we are using Windows 10, Windows 11. It is booting up very fast, but because of our switch we need to wait, because immediately it will not transfer the data. To overcome these types of problem, we are configuring the port fast. So here before we did not configure the port fast, and we check this port is doing listening, this port is doing learning, this port then going for forwarding. So in the forwarding they will send the data. Here they will not send the data. So we need to wait for 30 seconds. Now what I will do, I will enable the port fast. So how we will enable? We will write spanning tree port fast and press enter. I am doing interface method. You can do any one. I am doing interface. I am already inside this interface. If you see, if you have like this means I am inside the interface. I am inside in this interface. So I will put here spanning tree port fast. I enable that feature. Now I will write shut. I make this interface down. Then I will make this interface up, and after that you can check. Like before, he is doing the listening, he is doing the learning, he is doing the forwarding or not. So he will not do now because we enable the port fast. When you enable the port fast, they will not do the listening, they will not do the learning. Directly they will do the forwarding. Let's check. I write no shut now. You can see here. This port is directly jumping to forwarding from the blocking. He is not doing listening and learning because we enable the port fast feature. But you need to make sure you should not connect this cable to any switch or hub or bridge, else we will have the loop in the network. This is a port fast lab.